The game of baseball is filled with passion, with dedication, with triumph and failure, and sometimes, with pain that runs deeper than any box score can reflect. Just ask Liam Hendriks, a man who has stared cancer in the face, beaten it, and returned to the mound with the same fire that made him a three-time All-Star. But lately, it's not opposing batters who have been the most vicious opponents Hendriks has faced, it's been a portion of his own team's fanbase. A day after taking the loss in a 5-1 defeat against the New York Mets, Hendriks posted a message that shook the baseball world. Not because it had anything to do with strikeouts, velocity, or blown saves, but because it was a desperate plea for decency. Just as an FYI, Hendriks wrote in a somber Instagram story. "Threats against my life and my wife's life are horrible and cruel. You need help." The words were simple, but heavy with truth. In a time when athletes are increasingly opening up about the mental and emotional toll of their profession, Hendriks shined a light on a dark corner of sports fandom, the kind that hides behind fake accounts and cruel messages. Leaving comments to tell me to commit suicide and how you wish I died of cancer is disgusting. In the world of professional sports is built on moments, thrilling victories, crushing defeats, comebacks, and stories of human resilience. But sometimes, it reveals an uglier side, a side that goes beyond the field, beyond performance, and strikes at the heart of human decency. That's the world Liam Hendriks found himself facing this week. Just a day after being tagged with the loss in the Boston Red Sox's 5-1 defeat to the New York Mets, Hendriks took to Instagram, not to talk baseball, but to speak out against something far more serious. Abuse, threats, vile attacks on his life and the life of his wife. Just as an FYI, threats against my life and my wife's life are horrible and cruel. You need help, Hendriks wrote. It wasn't a message about sports. It was a cry from a man who's already been through more than most of us ever will. In January 2023, Hendriks announced he was battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He fought, he endured chemotherapy, he beat cancer, and he returned to the game he loves. He didn't ask for sympathy. He didn't seek the spotlight. He came back to work. But after one bad performance, a small group of so-called fans showed the darkest side of fandom, sending death threats, wishing cancer upon him again, and telling him to commit suicide. Leaving comments to tell me to commit suicide and how you wish I died of cancer is disgusting and vile, he said. This wasn't criticism, it wasn't disappointment, it was hatred, pure, cruel, unjustified hatred. Maybe you should take a step back and reevaluate your life's purpose, Hendriks wrote, before hiding behind a screen attacking players and their family. He's right. In a world where social media offers instant access to celebrities and athletes, some forget the people they're targeting are just that, people. People with families, with emotions, with scars, some of which are still healing. I think I speak for all players who have had to deal with this in their career when I say, enough is enough. Hendriks didn't just speak for himself. He spoke for every athlete who's been harassed after a bad game, every player who's been threatened for missing a play, every family member caught in the crossfire of online abuse. He became a voice in a conversation long overdue in professional sports. On the field, Hendriks faced 5 batters against the Mets, allowed 3 hits, and gave up 3 earned runs. He took responsibility. Regardless of any situation, I've got to go out there and get the job done when I do pitch, he told reporters. Today I didn't, but the loss wasn't the only thing on his mind. Since returning from Tommy John surgery, which sidelined him for the entire 2024 season, Hendriks has been frustrated with his bullpen role. Despite being one of baseball's most trusted closers in recent years, he's struggled to find consistent usage in Boston's rotation. No rhyme or reason. I have no idea, he said. It's actually a source of contention that I've had with the team and I've had multiple conversations about. And who could blame him? He's proven himself, time and time again, over a long career. He knows what he needs to get back to peak form. And for him, that's consistent pitching. I just want to pitch, Hendriks said. The track record over the course of however long speaks for itself. The more I pitch, the better I get. If the theory is you want the best me, throw me. It's not arrogance, it's confidence. It's belief earned through pain, persistence, and performance. And it's something his manager, Alex Cora, acknowledges. We have to use him. That's on me, Cora said. That's on the pitching department. We've got to trust him. Cora isn't wrong. Hendriks' fastball velocity is rising. His slider is biting again. His curveball is sharp. He's trending in the right direction. But holding him back too long might do more harm than good, not just to him, but to a Red Sox bullpen in need of a leader. There's a reason he's here, Cora said. Been there, done that. If we don't use him, we're doing a disservice not only to him but the whole bullpen. He needs to be a big part of this. And he can be. He should be. Because Liam Hendriks isn't just another reliever working his way back. He's a symbol of strength, of redemption, of resilience. But more than that, he's a reminder of something the world of sports often forgets: humanity. Behind the jerseys, behind the stats, behind the contracts are people who hurt, who heal, and who deserve respect. It's easy to cheer when they win. It's easy to celebrate the walk-offs, the strikeouts, the trophies. But character is shown in how we react when they fall. Liam Hendriks had a bad day on the mound, but it's the people who attacked him online who truly struck out. There's still time to change the culture. Still time to create a world where athletes aren't afraid to speak up. Where mental health matters. Where the locker room extends beyond the field, and into the lives of the players who give us so much. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the game. It's about the people who play it. And Liam Hendriks, he's not just a pitcher. He's a fighter, he's a survivor, and he deserves better.